I'm Silvana Quadros Russell, and I'm the founder of Brazilian Oven, home of the cheese bread, or as we call it in Brazil, pão de queijo. Cheese bread is a new product here, but it has been around in Brazil for almost 200 years. The abundance of cassava plant that you have in the region brought that to life. But I'm not here to talk about my company or about my product. I want to tell you guys when I arrived here. It was 1995 when I moved here with my husband and my daughter. She was 5 months at the time. As soon as I arrived here, I noticed some few differences between Brazil and the United States. But one thing that hit me the most was when I found out we could not afford a full-time maid or a nanny, not mentioning a cook. So instead of complaining like some other Brazilians do, I decided to embrace it, roll up my sleeves, and do something about it. So I must say that I never mastered the cleaning part. It's still a working process in my house. But let me tell you about the cooking. So the first 3 months, we went out a lot to eat. Almost every day. But after 3 months, the honeymoon was over. I knew I needed to do something about it. But every time I look at the kitchen, I was afraid of the pots and pans. They were very mean to me. They burned everything I put on them. So that's when I called my family and friends in Brazil. And I told them, could you guys please help me? Send me some recipes. Not any recipes, some very easy recipes. No time consuming. And I explained why. I'm here in a place called Kalamazoo, and I need to take care of a baby all by myself. I need to run errands. I need to clean the house. And on top of this, I need to cook. And that's when I realized that I was doing what 99% of American women do every day. So I figured out, to live here in the United States, you need to be a ninja. So the recipes start to arrive, and I start to cook. Some days it was edible, and some days we need to throw away and order pizza. But I was getting better. I did not give up, and I became more resourceful. One day, I opened my pantry, and I saw this cake mix. I want to do something different with this cake mix. So how could I do it? My family's in Brazil, my husband's family's in New York. I'm alone here. Who can I ask? That's when I turned it around, and I saw 1-800 number. We would like to hear your comments and your questions. I had both of them. So I called the number. When the lady answered, I told her, I love this cake. This is the best cake ever. Not even in Brazil, I never found a cake mix like this. So there is my comment. And then I told her that I had a question, and she was able to answer for me. And that's when she came with the magic word. She said, would you like some recipes? We can send some recipes to you. Oh, that was perfect. So when I hung up the phone, we talked for probably about half an hour. When we hung up the phone, I was so happy, but so happy. She not only answered my question, she was going to send me recipes. And on top of this, we talked over half an hour, which was great. I could practice my English. So as soon as I hung up the phone, I went back to the pantry. I grabbed every box, every package, and I looked in the box in the back for a 1-800 number. The next week, I was so busy. I called all of them. You name it. Flour, sugar, oatmeal, I called them all. I called even Morton Company, the salt company in Chicago. They told me, we are very glad you like our product. but we have no recipes. Just enjoy as long as you want, as much as you can. Thank you. I appreciate because she talked to me. Suddenly, I was getting more mails than my husband, and he get a lot of mail. I was getting more. I was getting really busy in the kitchen, and my kitchen was very messy, but I was getting better. So, 1997, I opened the newspaper, and I see Kalamazoo Gazette has a cooking contest, and I thought, oh my gosh, I think I can do it. Because at this point, I was no longer afraid of the pots and pans. They're becoming my friends. But I look at my recipes. Of course, I'm no dummy. I'm not going to send beef Wellington or something like this. I look at my recipes, and I found easy orange cake. This is a Brazilian recipe. Anybody can do it. And I think the simplicity of the recipe got the attention of the judges, because a week later, I got a letter saying I was a finalist. So, very easy. You get one whole orange. Don't peel it. Just cut it up. Put in the blender, some oil, eggs, blend it, add the flour, sugar, and the baking powder. Voila, your cake is ready. So I made this, and it was fantastic. I had so much fun in that cooking contest that the next year, I was there ready with 2 recipes. As soon as the cooking contest was out, I sent my recipes. And I was a finalist again. So I did this for 10 years in a row. And twice, I won a big prize. Yeah. So, thank you. I got a big prize with shrimp with coconut sauce and the Brazilian pudding. Not only was great because I was a finalist, make me feel really good, but I always send the paper to Brazil. So my mom, because there was my picture and my recipe, so my mom could brag around among her friends, This is my daughter. So I think that by doing this, by being able to be to be among those chefs, people's culinary training, and just enthusiasts like me in those 10 years of cooking contest, it gave me the empowerment. It gave me the confidence to do something that I want to do my whole life, to start my business that is now Brazilian Oven. But that's another story.